Hello everybody and welcome to Longer and Harder, the show where we take a subject and we go deeper most of the time. Sometimes we also get confused by things, and sometimes the camera is really off and R&D has to fix it and it bothers him. How is everybody doing? Hey look, everything's not where it's supposed to be today. There we go, we fixed it. How is everybody doing? I hope everyone has had themselves a wonderful weekend. Welcome to another show. We got things and stuff, I guess. Hello, Sean. Hello, Richard. Hello, I saw microbloganism in there. Hello, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I will never pronounce your name correctly. That is something you are gonna have to suffer with forever. Hello, Nim, and hello, Albin Factor. Oh, there's a lot of people here today. Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone is having themselves a great time making dinner and having a beer. That is some smart thinking, sir. I have a beer. It's a weird beer. So we are past winter, kind of. We're now into spring in Nebraska, kind of, more or less. It's like warm. It's like 75 degrees at last. So I decided that may be the time to stop drinking stouts all the time, and it might be the time to start drinking something a little different. So we got a little different for this week. We're gonna see how well that works. I'm very skeptical. Like as I was leaving, it's from Lucky Bucket Brewery, and as I was leaving the brewery, I was kind of telling my wife my skepticism about this beer, and some dude down the street heard me. He's like, "No, it's good." So he kind of got my confidence up. So it's gonna be a little over. Hello, NA. Thanks for here. When Wolfie talks aerodynamics, it's always fun. Oh, good. I'm good. Wolfie doing a thing? Wolfie's always doing a thing. Wolfie's awesome. I wish Wolfie would notice me. Like, please notice me, senpai. But he doesn't. He's too cool for that. Which makes sense. So, I heard it earlier. I'm glad that people enjoyed the quickie this week. More so than I thought people would. I honestly didn't think people would enjoy it as much. I was honestly concerned I would piss people off because, you know, that's what happens. Unfortunately, Maxwell Horn won't be joining us today. This isn't really his thing to do debates. This isn't really a debate, but to do this kind of stuff. So he's not going to join us, which it was, you know. Oh my goodness, Richard, thank you very much, Richard, for your wonderful donation. There are, I've added not since last time, but over the last couple of weeks, I've added 4 new gifts for that, so you should have 4 more gifts. And my computer died because of it, but thank you very much, Richard. I greatly appreciate it. We'll talk about the, we do have a gold bar at the top, and I once again point like you can see it, which you can't, but I do have a gold bar at the top, and we'll talk about that in a second. It was one of your better videos. I'm glad you liked it. I'm actually like, I don't know. I'm friends with Maxwell, as you know, as much as we're acquaintances. We talk every once in a while, and we kind of know similar people. So, what do I get for getting the word of the day before the video started? I haven't actually updated the word of the day in like 2 months, so nothing. Like, it's the same word as it was. Like, I haven't. People like stopped caring, so I stopped doing it, and then we moved on to boobs, and then I can do another one. But yes, I just get mad at people who bring up ideas that never work. Yeah, I almost was wondering how much of my international audience, like, I figured my American audience wouldn't be as much of a fan of my video, but I know my international audience has different opinions. Like, I know that I've talked to like Geo about gun stuff, and he's in Germany, so he's got a very different opinion about this. My American audience, I figured I might see things. Yeah. Okay. So we have let's do some housekeeping real quick. So housekeeping, the biggest thing with housekeeping, as you can see, is that there is a gold bar. Yes, there's a gold bar at the top. Which this does not actually match up, and you can't see me point, but it's the gold bar at the top there. I've changed it. Yeah, America, fuck yeah. You were very calm during the last video, made great points without bias too. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Still needs a better redhead maid. I probably do need a better redhead maid. I can sort of fix her up a little bit. I kind of, maybe we can do something about that. I am nowhere near as good of an artist as Wooden Toad is, so that's just what happens. But you know, if we add more maids to things, we might like that. Okay, so. I share concerns, but mine are more rooted in how instead of why. Policy is not exactly the easiest thing to do correctly. It's not. It's not at all. Okay, so we have an XP bar for watching boobs, as Micro is going to call it. So we got our boob XP bar at the top. Last time it was question marks. It was like 3, 4 question marks. Not that the amount of question marks matter, but it was a question mark because I wasn't certain what we would actually go for it. Because I've talked about things like we talked about tablets, like drawing tablets, but this isn't a drawing channel. So as much as I would enjoy a drawing tablet, and I would, like I truly would enjoy having one, it doesn't seem appropriate for this channel. We have a lot of the stuff, like we have, and I point to things that you can't see. You know, microphone. We have a good mic, well, a goodish mic for what we're doing. We have a a nice Yeti. We have a nice arm for it, so I can talk quietly at you or yell at you, whichever one we want. And we got getting weird pop sounds. Not sure where that one's from. Sorry. And we have camera and we have things, and thank you NA. Oh my goodness. So super chats are different than you get anime boobs, and I know the last person who got anime boobs wasn't as fan of the anime boobs. So if you would like a different pair of boobs, NA, let me know and you will get a free pair of boobs if anime isn't your thing. Okay. So where's Hobbs? Hobbs is somewhere. I'm like getting already distracted. I think he's in the bedroom. Oh no, that's other cat. I think Hobbs is in the bedroom. I think he's being a bub in the bedroom. Other cat is in the kitchen. If either of them come by, we'll do that. Don't care, Lo. All right, glad you were happy with those boos. So yes, popping sound, that was weird. I don't know what the popping sound. I don't think that was on my end. Because I'm not seeing a popping sound when I get quiet. So, okay. God, okay, bar, this is what the bar will do. I'm sorry, I'm like already getting confuzzled and stuff, and thank you all so much for your generous donations. So, we have most of the things we need for a decent show, but you will notice that there is some lag. There's some lag when boobs pop up, there's some lag when the music comes out, and that has to do with the fact that I have a very old computer. My computer is almost 10 years old, and it's a Mac, so it's still, like, decent, and it still does a lot of the things that like most normal people would do with a Mac, that don't involve streaming. But with me streaming and stuff, and the amount of things that I'm showing, my computer is now crapping itself trying to keep up. So, I have changed the experience bar to sort of start gathering donations for a new computer. So here's the thing, though, because I don't want it to just be you guys. What I've decided to do is for each bit of donations that is given. So today, Richard gave 10, and then NA gave 5. I will donate that same amount into this fund. So at the end of the show, I will gather it all up and I will make a donation into this. That's more or less that's the same amount that it was donated. So pretty much it's half of this. Half of the amount, but we'll still get there. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get there. And this is one where we're gonna do it. So, I thought you'd do this sometime tonight. Yeah. So I'm gonna be giving money to myself. Yes, but what will happen is whatever money I give to myself, I will put into my my PayPal account, so it'll be separate from like my regular spending money. So it's a way for us to save money is pretty much what we're doing. Okay, the problem I have with guns is not the guns, it's the culture surrounding them. That is probably true for a lot of things. Yeah, I guess since guns was kind of the thing, we should talk about guns. Let's finish off housekeeping so that we can move on with beer of the week. And this is what I mean, like you should probably see that lag about how things. So, beer of the week we'll do, and then we'll talk guns. Okay, I'm giving it to myself. That's how it goes sometimes. All right, let's talk beer of the week. Beer of the week is weird. We have a very weird. Are you looking for an actual PC or laptop? We can talk about that. Let me do beer of the week. Oh my goodness, all the questions, all the things. Okay, beer of the week, because I want to drink a beer. It's mostly why I want to get to beer of the week. I'm not drinking anything because I haven't tried it and I don't want to try it. All right, beer of the week is weird. It's from Lucky Bucket Brewery in La Vista, Nebraska, which is, I was there. I was actually there on Friday night eating food and having great beer, so it was delicious. It's a strawberry blonde. It's got strawberry puree in it, I think. It's gonna taste weird. I know it will, but I think we've had a lot of stouts this winter, and it's time that we moved on with life into weird shit that we're gonna drink now. So we got a strawberry blonde. It is actually very red colored. I'm actually very impressed at the color of it. It is a pretty fabulously colored beer. So that's a thing. So here's what we get. Perfect for a lazy summer afternoon, this crisp, tasty golden ale has a light touch of sweet strawberry puree. Who's up for a dip? Oh, I forgot a word. Who's up with a dip in the lake with the strawberry blonde? Does this taste like strawberries? I don't know. We're about to find out if this actually tastes like strawberries or if this is just a horrible concoction that should never have been made. It smells like strawberries. Actually, it smells a lot like strawberries. They got the smell of strawberries down. So, let's see. That is not bad. It tastes like strawberries. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. Huh. I was getting all worked up here to, like, talk about how awful this beer was. This is not bad. It does actually taste like strawberries. It is, I think you might have a loose connection. Is everyone else a lot of pop? Okay, well, you guys get to watch the AFK thing then, while I dick around with stuff. I'm gonna turn off my mic so you guys can't hear it, and I'll turn on some music. So that's what we're gonna do, okay? We're just gonna do it. Alright, so I reconnected the things. I sort of, dicked around with reconnecting. I didn't want to have the sound of me because I was going to play with the microphone. So, you really do need a new computer. I do, so I don't know if it was a loose USB plug somewhere, and I just sort of, shoved it into place a little bit better. Hopefully that helped. I guess I could try to add a noise filter thing, which is, it might actually be, it's good now, okay. So it might be my computer. It might have been a loose connection. I was kind of messing around with the microphone, and in case you haven't noticed, my pop filter is made up of a high gauge wire, is what holds my pop filter in place because I am ghetto as all hell, and a broderie hoop. I think that's what they call the broderie hoop, and women's stockings. Those nylon stockings. That is my pop filter. So, it's all ghettoed out and shit. So every once in a while when I'm messing with things, wires get loose. That's just what happens. So, okay, so we're there. You great Windows machine. I probably could get a great Windows machine. Okay. Or somebody computer only with me giving you advice on how to do that. Speaking German. Oh my goodness, that would end poorly. So, all right. So that was beer. I guess we could go back to housekeeping. What kind of computer? I am a Mac fanboy. I am sorry. I have a really... I work with a PC at work, and I have a really hard time working with a PC at work. I really do. The UI is not my favorite. None of that shit makes sense to me. And so it might have to be a Mac. So that might be what happens. So, $2,000 would actually get me... did you rate the beer on a scale? I didn't rate the beer on a scale. I got distracted. So, for $2,000, it can get me an iMac, one of the a 4-core iMac with a lot of the bells and whistles in it. So it's like 32 gigs of RAM and a bunch of other great shit for around the $2,000 mark. If I want something more powerful than that, The Mac Pro starts at around 3,000. That has like 6 cores. Basic, like the basic model has 6 cores. So, you know, we I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes and how everything. I mean, so far, honestly, we've gathered $30 today because we got the 15 from you all and 15 from me. So we're $30 in. So, you know, we'll get there, guys. And as we get closer, because I don't think this is going to be something that'll happen in like a week or two, right? And as we get closer, I know prices of things are going down everywhere, so computer prices will change and we can talk about it. But I really for me, I don't like working on a PC, and I work on one all day. So, you know, it's not that I haven't experienced it. I have. It's just it's not my favorite. Okay, this beer, on this beer scale. Do we have a beer scale? Let's see. Do I have the beer scale? I do have the beer scale. So, beer scale. On the beer scale, the problem with the beer scale is that it's right now it's very suited to stouts, because that tends to be my favorite. Is that I like stouts. So, I would give it on the beer scale. I think I would give it a 6. I think it's definitely maybe even a 7. Actually, I think I'd give it a 7. It's really good. It's nothing like super spectacular, but I think as summer approaches, this is going to be a great summer beer. I will probably buy more of it and drink it over the summer at the pool because it's really good. So I might need to we're going to mess with things. I don't know what to tell you guys about the popping. I just don't. We'll just see with, you know, we might need a different beer. God, yep, starting to crackle again. I don't know what's going on with that. There's gotta be a wire loose. This is me awkwardly reaching behind my computer to like mess with all the USB cables in the back. Okay. I don't know if that broke something or broken everything. I don't know. Who knows? You tell me. So, yes, maybe we'll need a different beer scale as summer progresses and that I start drinking more summer-oriented beers, because this beer is definitely made for summer, and that's it. Yes, he probably is. I don't even know where that jerk is. He's somewhere. All right. So, we have a butt ton of options. I actually kind of went crazy on the options for today's video because I wasn't sure if people wanted to keep talking about guns. Were we talking about guns? We were talking about guns. My opinion on guns, I guess, is probably the thing that needs to be talked about. I am for gun control. I don't think that the guns the way the things are is the best thing ever. I see it as a problem. I also see the Constitution as something that you can't amend. So, you know, that's what it's there for. The rules are set in place so that you can't amend them. I do support the people who actually like walk around with, you know, like open carry and walk around with them. I support their right to do it, so I'm not going to give them a hard time. Like, it's your right to do it, so do it. I think, you know, I understand your point of trying to antagonize people so that you can get mad at them because, you know, they told you you're not allowed to, but it's your right to do it, so I can't really complain much about it. All right, so I guess my biggest problem is I don't like the arguments for gun rights, which was kind of why I did the things that I did. Do you? I have a question. Do Effies believe in Newton's second law? Probably not. They don't even believe in the first one. Guns are boring. They go bang, and there's a hole in something. Now crossbows, on the other hand, yeah, that's the thing. Like if you so. My problem with gun arguments is that I think a lot of them are flawed. I think, like, the safety ones are flawed. The ones that say, like, oh, we'll be safer if everybody has a gun, or arm all the teachers with guns, and then you won't have mass shootings at schools. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. And there's been studies showing that if you own a gun, you are more likely to be hurt by a gun than anything else. So, you know, that's kind of silly. I also, there are way more law-abiding citizens than criminals. That is true as well. The whole argument that, like, you know, if you take away guns, then, you know, criminals will still have them, and, you know, it still cause a problem. That seems to be, like, a good argument. Maybe not good, but that seems to be an argument against, like, laws in general, more so than just gun laws. Like the same thing is true about any law. Like no matter what law you come up with, there will always be people who break that law. So, you know, it's not like you can stop making laws and hope for the best. So there's definitely, I think that's kind of a silly way to do it. I do understand why people like guns. Like, they're fun. I've shot guns. I think they're fun to shoot, and they're, like so many other things in the world, they're a thing that requires skill to use properly and skillfully, and you can get good at it. And I think that's great. I own a bow and arrows, and I shoot things every once in a while. Not actual things. Like, I shoot at targets and stuff, and it's fun, right? Like, that kind of stuff. It's fun. It takes skills. You're kind of there. It's fun to do that kind of stuff, and I'm not opposed to doing that kind of stuff. Even if there was like a ban on guns or whatever, I would still support things like gun ranges, being able to own guns and being able to go to a gun range and shoot them and things like that. I think that a lot of just willy-nilly things is kind of weird. What would we get? A gun armed with a sword or a sword armed with a gun? That's a good question. I don't know. You can make a law that no one is allowed to be 12 feet tall and no one would break it. Haha! Argument about okay, that's true. I eventually probably get broken, but So there's a lot. So that's kind of my take on guns. If we really want to talk about guns, we have an option. We have options to continue talking about guns if that's really what we want to do. So, our options for today. The first two sort of relevant ones for videos, and we're half an hour through the first hour, or halfway through the first. God, I didn't. First half hour in. Here's what we talk about. We can either look more into Max's video, so I do have that. I think his video is called "Understanding Why We Still Like Guns, Self-Driving Assault Weapons." So we can do that. Drunk already? Yeah, whatever. More boobs, less guns. More boobs, less guns is a great suggestion. Actually, this is like 4% alcohol. This is gonna be a very weak beer. I might need like 3 just to get anything going here. All right, so we can talk more guns by looking at that. That's one thing. The other one is the anti-vaxxer video that I played during my video. I played a couple of clips of it. It's called "Mom Gives Compelling Reasons to Avoid Vaccination and Vaccines." So if we want to talk about vaccination, we can talk about vaccination. And then, of course, we have 2 Flat Earth... Well, okay, no. We don't have 2 Flat Earth. We have 1 Flat Earth video. Flat Earth, the moon explained 100%. Why not? If we want to talk about moon, it's all like Apollo moon conspiracy stuff, and it's kind of dumb. I think I actually watched the whole of that one, and it's mostly stupid. So good that. Oh no, sorry, that's not. No. The other one is so faking space, staging the event, beer in space is the moon hoax stuff. So we could do that one, and the last one, and the one that I almost wish you a vote for is, I've talked about this in the past. About can I lean back? Okay, I can lean back. About how Orphan Red has a second channel, if you didn't know. Her second channel is called Orphan Blue. And I think when she made it, she was gonna try to do like this like sexy sex ed kind of stuff. And like one of her videos were about blowjobs and how to get them, sort of, but not really how to get them. It was like clean your balls with mouthwash. Don't clean your balls with mouthwash, guys. There's soap and water is all you need. So yeah, so that was a thing, right? And she made a channel for it, but she like uploads a video and then like immediately deletes it because people give her a hard time because she says things that are actually stupider than her flat earth stuff. Like her flat earth stuff is pretty dumb, but like telling adult males to put mouthwash on their balls is like way more dangerous. Don't do that. No, mouthwash is for your mouth. Okay, so that would be one. But so Orphan Blue has a new video out. And it's called Intersectional Fail SJW Files. So I guess Orphan Red is trying to get into the anti-social justice warrior bandwagon, which is like a year too late for that. like that bandwagon is gone. So, ow, son of a bitch, that hurt. Sorry, I knocked this out of my ear. So if we want to listen to Orphan Red talk about intersectional feminism and social justice warriors, we can. And I kind of hope you do, because it's hilarious. So, options. Options are faking space, Apollo. So we could let's do. Unfortunately we have 2 moon stuff. So we have Apollo is for Apollo nonsense, like Apollo conspiracy stuff. We have Flat Earth, which is the moon explained. Intersectional feminism with Orphan Blue, guns with Max, or anti-vaxxers with Mom. So I don't know. Say a thing in the chat, I guess. You know, I don't know. But those are our options. Two is not a choice. Then I counted. I guess 2. I don't actually. 2 would have been moon. So 2 is Flat Earth stuff. Anti-vaxxer. So we have okay. We got a good tie here. We got a Flat Earth, anti-vaxxer, and an Orphan Blue. So we got 3 anti-vaxxers, 4 anti-vaxxers, and 2 flirters. We have more. Anti-vaxxers are winning. So we have like 6 anti-vaxxers and like 3. Looks like 3 flat earthers. So flat earthers, you're losing this one. All right. So it looks like the majority of people want to talk about oh my goodness, we had boobs. Who donated? Oh my goodness. Who donated? I was like looking at the screen with all the options and stuff. Thank you, whoever donated. I'm so sorry that I didn't actually get to say. Was it you, Micro? Oh my goodness, thank you, Micro. I'm sorry. I was looking at the screen with all our video options and I wasn't even paying attention. All right, so it looks like anti-vaxxers will win. Thank you, Micro. Anti-vaxxers are gonna win today. For the first, whatever, hour, and then we'll probably move on with life because that's what we always do. Hello, Tornado Pelt. Thank you for joining us, my friend. We are going to talk about anti-vaxxers today. And we're going to do something that is probably something we haven't done in the past, which is we're going to skip, like, a decent amount of the video because, a decent amount of the video is her actually just talking about her family. And that's kind of boring and bullshitty. So we're gonna avoid that. Okay. So it's bigger on the donations, it's bigger the boobs. I could do that. That might take a couple of hours of me staring at boobs to do that, but I could do that. Orphan color is the most infuriating simultaneously regurgitate. Yeah. She's true. Thank you, Evan Williams. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Oh shit, and I forgot things. Along with Evan Williams, which I've already thanked like a video or 2 ago, is one of my patrons. Thank you very much. We actually have a new patron, and I was supposed to say a thing, and I fucked up. I am sorry, new patron, whose name I can't remember because you have a name that I am entirely going to butcher, because I can't do that thing where I can read things properly, and also my Patreon page is like dying because it's trying to stream and download at the same time. I can do this. I can do this effectively, guys, I think. But we do have a new patron, and I want to thank him. And he kind of showed up after I'd already edited my last video, so he will show up in the thing. You messed up my name. I did. No, I probably did. I got to figure out a way to have that list be a little bit better. Okay, so new patron we have, and dear friend, I am incredibly sorry at how I am about to butcher your name. I am so sorry. Oh shit, I moved that. Mr. or Mrs. Avinash Kumar, thank you very much for your patron, for your support, for your pledge. It is greatly appreciated. By the way, all patron stuff will go into the donation fund. You know, that thing there. It's not there. It's not there. It's there. Okay, see, I got it right. That donation thing, all proceeds, all ad revenue, and all patron stuff will go right into there as soon as I actually get it. So just so you know, that'll be. I am sorry, microbloganism, that's where that went. I am super sorry. Okay, so we have Mom Gives a Compelling Reason to Avoid Vaccinations and Vaccines by Brittany Cara. I think that's the person's name. So we are going to skip, and I think it's like the first. God, it's like the first 3 minutes are nonsense of her about her family that I don't care about. I don't care about your family. That's pretty much how that goes.
Organic, healthy mom, but I think it's...
Nope. Oh, that was loud. Is that loud for the rest of you, or is it just loud for me? Somebody please tell me if that's loud for you or for just me. And I gotta make sure that I find Mr. Evan Williams. Mr. Evan Williams, you are now a... Nope, not yet. You are now a moderator. You don't have a job. It's just so that because YouTube has this like restriction on how many comments you can send out at once, so you know you don't have that restriction anymore. Just so you know. All right. So both vaccinations and vaccines. I know she's opposed to both. Not too loud. Okay. So we will. I feel so moderate. Well, there you go. You have a non-job now. It's just a title, and you get the perks. So, all right. I think this is a good spot.
We just prayed about it, and
she prayed about it.
Got him naturally. You know, no sorts of intervention in that area. We just prayed, and God gave us a son.
So I usually imagine, and this is probably a terrible assumption that I am making, that I imagine that a lot of anti-vaxxers is, how about giving their tornado? I should give tornado pelt as well. I gotta find, oh my goodness. The next time, grasping reality is my specialty. It is true. So many things. Okay. I usually see anti-vaxxers as hippy-dippy, like super, you know, who's super hippy-dippy people. And I am absolutely, like, just amazed that this woman is not like she's kind of a religious nut, and I think that's hilarious because I didn't actually think that religious nuts were such anti-vaxxers, but I guess, you know, you can be either. Tornado Pelt should get moderator, but I don't know where he is. There he is. The other thing, Crespin Reality, I think it was you who had at some point asked or told me that you would be willing to help with the Dubay stuff, the Dubay my Dubay proofs, anti-proofs, whatever. That you would be willing to help with the flight times and stuff. I am like, that's in like 3 videos, so I am getting to the point where I need help script writing that. So if you could, I will probably be not if you could. I will probably be reaching out to you fairly soon, if it was you who said that they would help me. Fairly soon to help write that, because I'm pretty close to that point. All right. Religion element, yeah. Okay, cool. Grasping reality. I will send you a thing somehow. Bird pigeon. God damn it. Pigeon message thing. Bird message. You know that thing. Bird pigeon. I will bird pigeon you a message. Or just, yeah. Let's just go with that. I will bird pigeon you a message because fuck it. Are they probably a thing? Are they probably homeschooled? They probably are homeschooled. That is very true. My Twitter is the same, but I don't check it all the time. All right, I will find you somehow. I will send you a Google Plus message. Can I? I don't know. You know, one of those things. All right. Yeah, she probably does homeschool these kids. But I don't. So I heard this part about how she. So I don't know if she was having difficulties because she never really explains like having kids. I don't exactly understand the point of being like, well, I had my kid naturally. Like, is that to say that like the people who don't have their kids naturally, like the ones who do like in vitro or, you know, need a little bit of extra help, like they're bad parents for doing that? I don't know what sort of the thing is. Pretty sure those kids don't know the outside exists. Actually, there was a little clip of them being outside. They spend a lot of time outside. She does have a couple of comments about using homeopathy and stuff, so we'll get there. We'll get there. Because natural kids are better. Because natural. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't understand why any of it is. All right, so did I hit the wrong button? I hit the wrong. I got the wrong button that time.
He's wonderful. He's a good sleeper, and he's so bright and smiley and beautiful. And it was interesting for me because I raised 2 girls, and then to have a boy, I wasn't sure how that was going to be, and I'm just madly in love with him. He's so much fun. I do a lot of things to keep my family healthy. I mean, it's my #1 goal and drive every single day is to reduce my children's toxic exposure. So all my friends kind of tease me, you know, I've always been that natural, geeky, organic, healthy mom, but it's, I think.
I don't, there was a thing, I think it was Michael Shermer. I think it was Michael Shermer who in one of his books talked about this, how like anti-vaxxers are more, you know, we get them more now than we did back when everybody died of diseases. Like, we get them more now than we do then because of complacency. Like, because not vaccinating your kids is bad because you're putting them at risk, right? But it's not like it was during, you know, the polio outbreak, right? Like if you don't vaccine your kid of polio, he's probably going to be okay. Also because we have the structure to sort of, you know, the infrastructure, the medical infrastructure to help kids who get, you know, chickenpox or get, you know, hepatitis or whatever. They're probably going to be okay. But there was once a time where getting some of these diseases, you know, where getting chickenpox killed you, where getting polio was awful. You know, pretty much left you in a wheelchair and unable to do anything, or in a fucking iron lung and whatnot, right? And so being an anti-vaxxer back then, you would have sounded way crazier than now. Like, imagine going up to a mom whose kid had polio and, you know, couldn't walk or whatever, had to be in a lung, and telling that mom that she shouldn't vaccinate the rest of her kids because they might, you know, because it's not natural. Like, imagine that kind of stupid. Polio is making a comeback. I have heard about that. I've heard a lot of sort of dead extinct diseases are coming back. I know they're not actually extinct, but a lot of them are coming back because of idiots like this. Humans have a very short collective memory, so we now have a couple of generations that never have seen any of the diseases. It's true. It's very true. Like, what do you do with parents like this? Like, parents who don't understand the repercussions of not vaccinating because they've never seen it. Like, I think I've said, I don't know if I told this story on a stream or if I just tweeted about it, but like, I work at a clinic, but it's part of a hospital, right? I work at a clinic that's literally called the Center for Autism Spectrum Disorders, right? And I have my coworkers who are very much so aware of autism, and, you know, that we have to have a little bit of medicine in our background to work at this place. We do research, we do science. There's a fucking genetics lab on the 2nd floor of my building. Like, we do science shit. And yet my own coworkers, and this is why I will never share my channel with my coworkers. My own coworkers talk about how they don't want to vaccinate their kids. And one of them actually said, like, she didn't want to vaccinate for chickenpox because, like, when she was a girl, when she was younger, she had chickenpox and she was fine. So why should she vaccinate her kids? Like, her kids would be fine too. Without understanding that people genuinely die of chickenpox. And we do it for them, like not just for them, like, we do it for that chance that, you know, like, yeah, we might all be, you know, your kid might be okay this time, but that's not always gonna be the truth. Like, there's a good chance that your kid will actually die of this disease. Just because you didn't doesn't mean that your kid wouldn't. And I don't understand why you would why you would take that risk, that unnecessary risk. Like, it's entirely unnecessary. Because there really aren't any risks to, like, to vaccines. It's not like, it's not because taking them doesn't give you, taking them doesn't give you autism. Taking them doesn't, fuck you up. Yeah, it's uncomfortable. I think I had a tetanus booster. Like right when I started my new job, I had to get one, and it kicked my ass. Like, I felt like crap the next day after I took it. My arm hurt. I was tired. I was like sluggish as all hell. It was not like fun. It kicked my ass, but it was like a day of discomfort for like 10 years worth of protection of this thing that might end up with me having a limb cut off because I cut myself on a rusty thing, or I got bitten or whatever, right? And so like the risks are so fucking minimal, and yet these people don't like talk about it as if the risks are fucking huge. Okay, let's go drive cars into stuff that's perfectly safe. Yes, let's do that. There's a 1% chance of extreme reaction to chickenpox. Yes, it does exist. People do die of chickenpox. God, I wish they had chickenpox vaccine. I didn't have the chickenpox vaccine, so I actually had chickenpox growing up. I didn't die, obviously. So, Rhetoric&Discourse. I was vaccinated against chickenpox. I still got it, but it was very mild because of vaccine. And I broke the spread of it by reporting it to the nurse. That's good. Yeah, no, that's fine. Like, that's what we want. Like, oh, goddamn. Like, I really hope her kids live and her kids are fine. It's just, but it's, why would you put yourself through the risk of this? I had chickenpox as an adult. Ooh, that must have sucked. That's really not good in adults. Considering the type of car construction, you probably are safer in an accident these days. Yeah, you probably are. I once accidentally stepped on a 15-centimeter rusty nail. It was going through the way. It was going all the way through my foot. First thing that happened in the hospital was that they gave me a tetanus shot. Yeah, because it fucking helps you, right? Like, you don't want that shit. My sister got it before the vaccine, 1980, and could have died, but for a steroid injection daily. Shit, that's intense. Like, that is intense. But that is the kind of stuff they were trying to avoid children having to deal with, and there's nothing wrong about that. All right, so let's play a little bit more, and then we'll take our mid-show break.
It's really important. So we look at everything that comes into our home, whether it's what we clean the floors with and the detergents we use to wash their clothes. We look at the ingredients of that to what goes into their body. So we do all organic, non-GMO products in our home. We cleanse regularly. We do a lot.
You can't actually see me hand fapping. Oh my goodness. Oh. She's all organic. So I'm gonna disclose this now. So I used to be a farmer. I used to be an organic farmer, right? Like, I grow organic stuff, but so do my parents. My parents are organic farmers now. I got nothing against organic farmers because it makes my parents money, because people think that somehow organic food is better for you. It is way tastier, mind you. Like, that tends to be, at least. Organic food tends to be way tastier because you can't have, well, depending on the fruit. But if you do, like, organic fruits, you usually do sort of the higher quality stuff that doesn't last as long, and unlike the trips and stuff. Strawberries is my favorite example of this. Like, if you grow organic strawberries, you tend to sort of grow the ones that are more flavorful and squishier and don't last as long. And you sell them for a really high price, but they tend to be really tasty. But if you grow, like, the commercial ones that go into, like stores and stuff, you have to grow the hardy ones that tend to be really tough and flavorless. So you do get sort of better quality in general, and that's kind of a generalization, but you do kind of get a better quality, but it's got more to do with, like, the breed that organic farmers tend to grow versus the breed that commercial farmers tend to grow. They are equally as good at providing you the nutrition and nutritional values that you want, so you don't have to, like, it's just, do you like tastier fruit or not is really the question. but so far they're really like between organic and unorganic, you'd be fine. There have been studies done on the taste, and there's no difference. Yes, and like I was saying, you're right, Micro. But I was talking about if you have an organic farmer, they're more likely to grow the tastier stuff than the commercial stuff, because the tastier stuff, it tends to be fragile. Like, it doesn't ship as well, so you can't like take it across the country and stuff like that. So they tend to grow. So like my parents grow really fragile strawberries that they last. They literally, like, once you pluck them off the vine or whatever, off the strawberry plant, once you pluck them and you have them refrigerated, they might last you like 3-4 days maybe. Out, just leaving them out will last you a couple of days before they kind of just disintegrate into mush. But they're super flavorful, and they're super, like, they're easy to eat, and they're super delicious. But they can grow those and then call it organic, because they're organic farms. They call it organic and then sell them at a higher price and all that nonsense. And so they sort of, you kind of take advantage of the fact that people don't understand what they're talking about, and it's hilarious. Yeah, organic does tend to spoil very fast because they don't get the hardy stuff. So commercial sellers will usually, or commercial farmers will usually buy really hardy fruits and vegetables, like the varieties that they grow. And they tend to be less flavorful, but they tend to also last longer. So if you like look at commercial strawberries, they won't last forever, but they'll last a whole lot longer than organic stuff will. And that's just a variety thing. But if you were to grow, every time I buy organic, I die a little inside. The only thing I buy is mushrooms because I can get them pre-sliced and beer. All right. So no, like nutritional wise, safety wise, there is no difference between organic and non-organic. Like, you're fine either way. You'll get the same nutrition out of the same fucking vegetable, right? But organic food does tend to be organic farmers tend to grow different varieties than commercial farmers. So they tend to be higher, well, not necessarily higher quality, but they tend to be sort of better tasting because of the breed, not because it's organic, but because of the breed that they tend to grow. Just insider secret from an organic farmer that I used to be, and I haven't done in a while, but you know. But environmental, there's a huge difference. Yes. So yes. So all of this talk about organic things, that doesn't mean that one is, you know, as far as your health is concerned, they're the same. There are other repercussions to growing organic versus not growing organic, and those are entirely separate from you eating them. As far as GMOs, well, technically all food is organic. Bush, way to go, Geo. What was I reading? Okay. We would not have bananas if not for genetic modification. I mean, she eats those. She might not. Yeah, I mean, she also talked about GMOs, which, if you don't know, are genetically modified organisms. There we go. There was an O in there. Genetically modified organisms. There's nothing wrong with them. For the most part, they actually tend to be better because you can get bigger yields for. So sort of what Geo or what Micro is talking about in the chat is, if you grow non-organic, if you grow things with pesticides and you grow things that are like GMOs, right? Like whatever, GMO corn, you will get a bigger yield out of the same plot of land, which is good for like us, because it means that we're not using up as much land to grow the same amount of food. So it provides a whole lot more food to do it that way. There was no GE involved in saving banana because we switched to another. Oh, is this the banana thing? Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. I've heard about this and I don't know, because I've been told like the artificial banana flavor or smell or whatever is the old banana smell, and then there's a new one, and I'm gonna have to look this up. There's some really cool stuff with look up bananas, but bananas or original bananas look weird as fuck, and we have messed with them until they are. Also use less water, fewer pesticides, etc. Yeah. So overall, GMO stuff. The taste is the old banana. There we go. Yeah. So look up banana, genetically modified banana stuff, and it's fucking amazing. There's some cool stuff there. Yes, so GMOs actually tend to be better in a lot of ways for the environment because of the reasons that have been pointed out in the chat. If you're not watching the chat, you should read the chat. I'll try to read some of it, but they do tend to use less water, have bigger yields, and use less pesticides, which means that in the same plot of land that you would grow, you know, if you get an acre of whatever soybeans, if you have a GMO acre of soybeans, you'll get more out of it and put less into it, like less water and less pesticides. Granted, well, not pesticides, because if you were to grow an acre of organic soybeans, you would get a non-GMO soybeans, you would get a smaller yield at the end of it, and you'd have to spend more water and things. So in a lot of ways, it's actually better for the environment, but you know, it's unnatural or something or another. I don't know, you know, for reasons. Okay, microbloggism. The old banana was called Gross Mitchell, which died out because of some parasites. A new one is called Cavendish, and the same thing starts happening to it. I have heard about the new banana kind of not doing as well, or not doing well anymore. It still lives not commercially viable, Geo. Okay, cool. That's cool. Good to know. So, we will take our mid-show break here. So we'll do that, and I am going to try really hard to keep this show at the 2-hour mark because YouTube is still having that issue with streams where it's not really, you know, getting them saved or rendered and up appropriately. Like, I tried to watch the beginning of Geo's stream, but it starts, like, at the last 2 hours, at least the last time I checked, so I'm going to definitely try to keep it at the I'm talking at the camera. You can't see me anymore. I'm going to try to do that. All right, so enjoy some music, enjoy some fan art. We'll be back in a little bit. And we're back. Welcome back. Do we want to continue? It seems like the chat is having a whole... I don't know why I grabbed that. The chat seems to be having a whole lot of fun with this topic. So, do we want to continue talking about this anti-vaxxer? Chair, don't do that. Chair just decided to break on me. Do we want to continue with anti-vaxxer lady here, or do we want to switch over to a different topic? Are we okay with this? We do still have flat earth stuff and moon stuff to talk about if we would like, or gun stuff, which I don't blame any of you for not wanting to talk about gun stuff. You want to watch this? All right. So there seems to be votes for continuing to watch Brittany Cara, I think's her name. So I think that's a picture of her, and I'm pointing with my mouse. God damn it. I think that's a picture of her. Now you might not even be able to see it. I can see it better. At her wedding? No. Why am I making a mess? I am making a mess of things. I am so sorry. Okay. So I think that's a picture of her in the corner at her wedding. She's obviously not a real blonde. I don't know if that matters, but she's not. You know, she's a fake blonde. Fake blonde. So something she's putting chemicals in her hair, something that's not a GMO, or that's not organic. I did kind of pause at that face, didn't I? Whoops a daisy. I think that's a picture that came with the frame. Might be. It really looks nothing like her. Huh. In the cinema now, watching Infinity Wars again. Well, no spoilers allowed. I will ban you for that shit. We're not doing spoilers on Infinity War. I haven't seen it yet. I don't get to see it till Tuesday because all the tickets have been sold out for a while in my area, so I had to wait till Tuesday. So Tuesday night, I get to see it, and then I will spoil it for the rest of you. Or you can tell that she's not a blonde from her hair. It's true from her hair, but that one really, like, that picture really gives it away. You put up a picture up on Discord. Neat. I'm gonna go check it out. Oh shit! On a thing. Fuck. I just realized something. That I should have realized. I'm there. No, wait. Click on things. Send things. That, dear chat. I forgot about this. Oh shit! I don't know how I forgot about this. So, I had a video response, done about me, and it's fucking hilarious. I was gonna watch it. I even downloaded it. I think I did. I think I downloaded to watch it. I had a video response by Inanna Snow did a video response about me, and it is amazing. It is about, yeah, like Micro says, it is not much of a response. But it is amazing. So okay, we're gonna watch it. Okay, so we'll do that. All right, you go away for a second. Where did I leave it? I'm pretty sure I downloaded it because I was super excited to show you all about this. The age assumption is over, and on a something expert exerts. No, where is it? Oh no, I had it earlier. I swear I had it earlier. Because it was honestly just too funny not to. Let's see. Did I put it in here? Understanding intersection flat earth. No. Oh, son of a whore. She is digging upon it. Okay. So okay. How should we do this? Can I keep you all entertained while I do this? Maybe. I will give you this to keep you entertained for a few seconds. While I look for it. Well, I look for this video and then download it because my internet's probably gonna die as it's trying to like do everything here at once. So have that. That is a free gift from me to you. From me to you, you get free boobs. I hope you had free boobs. I am busy trying to. So yes, I had a video response, and if you don't know Inanna Snow, she's the one who I made a video about. Like a month ago for patrons, but like earlier for the rest of you. Like I think it was it last weekend's? I think it was last weekend's video. And she is kind of nutty. So she refused. She doesn't like me because I'm a cat. Apparently. Not because I'm a cat, because I have a cat avatar, so she doesn't like me for that reason. And then for that reason, she kind of refused to come on the show, which I thought was just hilarious. Okay, we have it. We found it. We found it. We have it downloaded. R&D sort of looks like he's a professional today. So, there we go. We'll get that open. Oh my goodness, I forgot. You like record everything in like really crap quality. Because why not? There we go. Okay, so we're gonna have to boom. Yeah, that's some beautiful. That's some quality right there. All right. So we're gonna watch this real quick. Because it's amazing and I love it. And I had a response video. Unfortunately, so I've only ever had 2 response videos done for me, and one of them was done by Essence of Thought. Essence of Thought has responded to me in the past because I called him out on some stuff. Don't watch that. Don't watch those videos. Those are old and they're crappy, and I'm kind of embarrassed by them. But you know, I'll keep them on my channel. And then this one is my second ever response video, and it's super exciting, even though it's absolutely terrible. It is super exciting that this exists. So, hello, thank you for. Is this Peaches? No, this isn't Peaches. She looks a lot like Peaches. Talks a lot like Peaches. And has sort of that same kind of weird obsession with pedophilia as Peaches does. So so it's very similar, but trashy tattoo. I don't know what it says. Forever and something. I don't know. I have had one which wasn't much of a response since I was just her going, yeah, I was stupid. Okay. Well, there you go. All right. So, this video is called So Many Internet Creeps. Apparently, I am one of them. Imagine that. I'm getting embarrassed by my eyebrow shaking. Maybe we'll stop doing that.
Why are there so many weirdos on the internet?
Thankfully, this video is only 2 minutes long, so I can like pause it. Getting hand fat. I can pause it every 5 seconds. Why are there so many weirdos on the internet in Honest No? I wonder why there could be so many of them. Is it because there is no gatekeeper that allows people like you to make silly videos about their ponds and birds? She's got somebody. So go, honestly, go watch her videos. They are amazing. She's got one recently she did a bird funeral. No shit. She buried her birds, her dead birds, not her dead birds, but like dead birds that she found around her house. She gave them a funeral, and she blamed the house cats in the area for murdering them. That is her channel, along with the chanting. And it's amazing. So go check her out. Honestly, go check her out. It's amazing. So she looks like she's 16. I guess she looks kind of young.
A while back, this guy who hides behind a cat made a
I hide behind a cat. Okay, not that it matters. So this used to be like a big deal in the past, but it's not anymore. But hi. What is with this weird obsession about people who don't want to show their faces? Like, I got no, like, I entirely understand why people don't want to show their faces on the internet. Why are you so, like, intent on, like, oh no, people are using avatars, how awful of them? Like, no, that's okay, just move on. You need a cat to hide behind it. So one of them is sitting on the couch, but I don't want to disturb her. And Hobbs is on the bed, so you have shown me half of yours. Oh goodness.
Video about me, and I couldn't even make it through that 4-minute video. I don't like cats, so when your picture's a cat and you have a talking cat and it's just like cats everywhere, it's like, get away from me, Satan.
I'm sorry, I cut her off a little early, but we're gonna go back so you can all hear that great line.
Get away from me, Satan. And you have a talking cat, and it's just like cats everywhere. It's like, get away from me, Satan.
I'm Satan! Guys, I'm Satan. Isn't that amazing? I love this video so much. This video is such nonsense. And I get called Satan in it. And I love it. Oh. I am Satan because I have cats everywhere in my videos. Granted, the only cat that's in my video is like Hobbs ever. And maybe Emma. But I'm Satan, guys. Because, you know, I'm Satan. It's amazing. I love it. Oh, Santa. maybe she got that just a little bit wrong. It's Satan, not Satan. Oh, I love the ridiculous of this video is just amazing. I love this video so much. Oh goodness.
Anyways, I just did another YouTube search, and apparently this cat has made a 2-hour video about me.
I didn't make a 2-hour video about you. So she's also got a problem. She's got a problem, a big problem with my Sorry, I gotta move my beer to a more suitable spot. So she's also has this big problem with me with the way that I name my videos, because hers was called Quickie with whatever the fuck her name is, and then of course the Longer and Harder was called Longer and Harder with Flat Earth Vegan and Honest Snow something, right? And yeah, apparently that was a little bit too suggestive for her, and yeah, I don't think she understood the joke. And I don't feel like explaining it to her. So, you know, she doesn't like, she honestly just doesn't like me anyway. Yeah. So that is like 90% of her response to me. And then she actually does, I know I'm going to scratch my eye like a professional. She actually goes on more of a tangent than I usually do in these things, which is impressive. So I got to give her that. I repeatedly recommend calling Hangouts about females deeper and moister. Wetter and saltier. That might be a little too much. I don't know. That might be a little too much.
What a waste of time. I am working on my pond.
That is not a pond. I think to give her a little bit of credit, I think she's just marking off the area of her pond. Did her tattoo spell scum? It might. On her left arm. I don't know. Let's go back. Let's forensically analyze this video because we can, or something. Who's the one who says that? Is that Anthony Riley? I can't. I don't know. I removed my lawn. That is her pond. Her pond is her removing her lawn.
On the inside of it, and I was sunbathing early.
Oh wait. No, we went too far.
My pond today, and my wall, it's getting bigger. I can finally hide on the inside of it, and I was sunbathing earlier. Got some funky tan lines going on from working outside, so trying to fix that
so
situation.
I'm gonna
I've never been a fan of really weird tan
I'm gonna turn her down a little bit because
tan
she's just
lines
gonna
at all.
talk about her tan lines for a little
I
while.
like tanning beds.
I don't know why.
There's a way that they could create tanning beds with crystal technology.
What? Wait. No, I'm sorry. You all gotta hear that. So we're gonna go back just like a little bit. So she's talking about tanning beds because she's tired of her tan lines and, you know, doesn't want to lay outside of her house naked, which I don't blame her for. And so she wants like a tanning bed. She likes tanning beds so that she doesn't get weird tan lines. That's kind of the context, all right? So let's stick with that context.
Actually, I like tanning beds. There's a way that they could create tanning beds with crystal technology so that the tanning bed wouldn't be harmful.
There is a way to make tanning beds with crystal technology so that it wouldn't be harmful. I kind of forgot that she said that. After all the times I've seen this video, honestly, I've seen this video far more times than I should, because I am super excited that somebody made a response video about me. I gotta lift up the camera because I'm standing straight for once. Except to wallets. You need UV light even to get. So the harmful part about tanning beds is that you tend not to notice that you're getting super burnt. And they still give you cancer like any UV light like the sun does because you're burning your skin. I don't know how you plan on letting, like how you plan on using crystals to burn your skin so that it tans, and somehow it being less harmful than the sun burning or lamps burning your skin. I don't know how you think that one of these is less harmful than the other. With UV light, that might take some time, though. It might, but you know what? She likes tanning beds, so we were helping her. I'm trying to fix things and move things, and things will probably be out of the way or in the way. I'm sorry. And turn orange like an Oompa Loompa. Or no. Yeah. Turning orange is when you spray tan. Actually, I don't know if you can. I mean, they probably can, but I've never really heard of anybody turning orange from a tanning bed. You usually turn orange from spray tans, which are, yeah, those are bad. Don't do that. I don't get a tan until the damage has happened. That's how your cells know it start to make new melanin. Yep. So I don't know why one is healthier than the other, because the end result is you burning your skin. That is how you're gonna get a tan. You gotta actually burn your skin to do it. So I don't know why you think that crystals are somehow safer at skin burning than lamps are. But whatever. Crystal technology, hippy dippy stuff, and whatever. All right, moving on.
I don't have anything against the sun. It's just quicker and there's no tan lines. So you have like 20 minutes in the tanning bed and both sides are toasted.
I mean, you can go tan outside in the sun and have no tan lines. It's just that you have to sit naked outside, and I entirely understand why you don't want to sit naked outside, but that's not a product of tanning beds as much as it is of your comfort level about sitting in your property naked. That's it. That's it. Being a certain descent, even moderate sun can be a problem for me. Oh no, are you one of those? Tanning is just pretending to be toast. I like that one. Forever a hoe? Is that what it means? Is that what that is? Maybe. It could be. I could see that. All right, we got a little bit. We got just like a little bit left.
And then you're done, basically. So, as opposed to laying outside on both sides for half an hour, or whatever. Anyways.
So anyways, guys, if you hadn't noticed, this is a response video to me. And we just talked about tanning beds. Because that makes sense. It makes so much sense. Looks like she lives in the middle of a forest. She could probably go nude. So Mount Shasta? I think that's one of the things that she says or chants in her videos is this Mount Shasta thing. So I think she lives near Mount Shasta in California, and I think that's actually a real place. And if I had my phone, I would look it up, but I don't have my phone. No, I can't even ask Google. Google's too far, and you wouldn't pick it up. So I think she actually lives near a mountain. She does seem to live in the middle of nowhere. So, you know, she could, you know, I guess if she builds her wall, which is what she's trying to do, tall enough, she could sit outside naked. Like, you know, I'm go for it, I guess. I go nude where I live all the time, especially when I shower. It's true. You know, that seems like a her problem that she doesn't want to. But I also don't blame her for not wanting to. People are weird, and I wouldn't want. I don't know. I don't like standing around naked outside, so, eh.
I have been working on digging my pond, obviously, and I'm working on a response video to Lord Shadrach because it is a good opportunity for me to teach people, and unfortunately the same things that this person is saying is said by a lot of people, for instance.
So, this is where we get back on topic. So we are back on responding to R&D. This is her critical response and well-researched response to R&D. You ready?
Don't you know that the Earth is round because of the pictures from NASA?
Hey, remember that time that I said that on her video? I didn't. I don't even think that I don't even think that I took her video seriously enough to like do more research than saying like her video. If you didn't watch it, you should, because it's fucking amazing. Is like a minute of her saying, so you're Lord Chandra? No, Lord Chandra also. Lord Chandra, I'm not sure if you're watching this. See, he left a comment on, oh my goodness, this is now fucking into like YouTube drama that I want nothing to do with. Lord Chandra made a response video to her, sort of inviting her to like a debate or something. Something or another. And so that was a thing. And then I made my video, which was pretty much just, you know, her like atheists. There is no proof for the globe Earth. There is no proof for evolution, and there is no proof for the Big Bang or something like that. Therefore, atheists are wrong. And I don't even remember what I said, because it was kind of a stupid video that I just like put together in like 5 minutes because it was not worth much saying about. But according to her, I said something along the lines of Earth is round because NASA says so, which I don't even think I've ever said, let alone in her video.
Just dumb things like that. But my video is coming along pretty well. I just have to prioritize building the wall because there will be a time when it'll be too late, and I hope that the wall is built before then. So,
is this wall like hello Darth Killer, hello Enoch, thank you for joining us. Okay, well that's it.
I'm going to get back to digging. I hope that you're having a wonderful day.
So that's it. That there was it. That was my response video, or a response to me video. That's where we're at, guys. She really didn't. I don't know. I mean, I saw like I put a whole lot of effort into her video, so I guess I can't be mad that she didn't put a whole lot. Oh, this is all weird now again. Why is this all weird now again? Uh-oh. We're gonna fix things, I promise. Oh no. Oh, this is super professional of me. I forgot she like does really low quality videos, so I have to like stretch them out to actually make them fit in the frames and stuff. Okay, there we go. That should do it. So yeah, that was a response video to R&D. R&D got a response video, and it was dumb. So I don't know what else to say besides it was dumb. I figured it out. The pond is for her fresh water, and the wall is to keep zombies out. She probably also has guns and a store of food. She actually, I bet she's a prepper. Kind of. She kind of is. She's got a video. She's got a video where she actually sits around and all she does is like sharpen a knife the whole time. It's really weird and really disconcerting. Like she's got like a machete and she just sits there like, and that's like her video, and she's got her chant, and she's all preparing for the time that somebody comes to Mount Shasta and does something or another. She's got a lot of weird shit. She really does have a lot of weird videos. So you know, if you were ever like super bored, she's, there you go check her out. She's got some funky stuff. Okay, just a couple of these. She helps. Yeah, she really kind of does. She's one of the people that I kind of felt bad making a video about, because I think she might actually need help. Not that I'm allowed to say that because of my job, but okay. All right, so back to, are we okay going back to anti-vaxxer lady, or do we want to move on to other things? We have anti-vaxxer ladies already ready to go where we left off, so we can talk about her now that we spent half of an hour talking about a 2-minute video. We finished the video. Oh, we finished the video, guys. I forgot. We finished the video, so in congratulations to video finishing. Bam! Congratulations, we finished the video. Go us. I will make that a regular thing. If we finish a video, we will. Yeah, we'll do that when we finish a video. How about that? So yeah, we finished the video. Good us. You still owe me a video on Axel Stoll. Who's Axel? Do I owe you? Ooh, oh no. Okay, anti-vaxxer stuff. Anti-vaxxers it is.
Of Whole Foods, we do supplements, we do oils, we do homeopathic medicines.
She does oils and homeopathy. She's just a fucking cornucopia of stupid. I love her. I love this woman. I love her so much. She's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, so she does homeopathy, and she does essential oils. She knows better than her doctors about what's good for her kids, because reasons. Oil and water don't mix. Awesome. You get comment of the week, Evan Williams. That was good. I like that. Not that you get anything for comment of the week, but you know, it's a thing. It's a thing. Congratulations. Oh goodness.
If they're ever sick, we use homeopathy. We go outside. We're at the beach a lot. My kids get a lot of sun. And the other thing that I do is I really try to teach my kids about why they should or shouldn't eat certain foods. So they've never been through a drive-through. They've never eaten fast food. They don't even really know what McDonald's is. And
oh, I mean, not that there's anything bad with not knowing what McDonald's is. I think you're not missing out on much. But still, fast food is delicious. Don't deprive your children of fast food. It is tasty stuff. You know, even though it's not good for you, it's still tasty stuff. Those guys haven't lived a single day of their lives. It's true. Oil and water, that's how you make fat-free mayonnaise. Not kidding. Oh, goodness. That's true. That would be how you make it, huh? No, kids need to know what fast food... They need to know what fast food is. I mean, yeah. McDonald's, I don't eat McDonald's, so, you know, good on you on the non-McDonald's thing, but I think McDonald's is gross. I bet the older ones can reset her VS by root. Yes. Pretty good. I mean, yeah, this is like so, you know, I guess every even a broken clock is right twice a day. So she's kind of, you know, she's right, you know, not eating fast food is good. So, you know, we're good. I know that we've had like 2 of these already, but I need a break because I've been drinking a lot of really easy to drink beer. So we'll be right back. And we've made it back. Music's still on. There we go. Music's off. Hello, hello. We are back. Hi. Had to refill this and do the other things. BRB, gotta be mom. All right. Well, thanks. I don't even think I said hi to Wooden Toad yet. So, you know, thanks for joining us. All right. So, we are good on. Yeah, fast foods are important. Eat them. They're delicious. Oh, shit. Does she have a book? She's got a book, guys. Oh, well. That's... The toxic attack on our bodies. The silent scandal. Ooh, what a provocative title. That was a quick piss. Did you get any of the floor? I might have gotten some in the toilet. How about that? No sound? Oh, no. Did I just... Oh, I muted that. Ha, ha, ha. That was bad. Super professional. Mostly she's got a book. She's got that book. That's her thing. I don't know if do you really want to hear about how she's got this book? She started researching the pharmaceutical companies, and they are bad. Actually, she hasn't actually told us why, but they are bad. So that's where we're at.
So when I got pregnant, it was just a natural progression for me to look at what was also in vaccines, because I looked at ingredients in every other facet of our life. Why would I not choose to look at the ingredients that are being injected into my baby? So with our oldest, I was really...
So what are these ingredients? Are you going to tell us? No, you won't, because you know, as well as the rest of us, that the ingredient argument has been stupid. And... has never actually produced any testable results on whether the ingredients in vaccines actually cause problems. So you're not gonna tell us. You muted her when you slapped her. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sometimes I just can't take it anymore. Portion sizes are stupid in the U.S. The FDA is stupid in determining them, and the companies are even dumber for packaging them the way they do. I will agree with you there. I don't like portion sizes in the U.S. My wife and I struggle to make meals for just 2 people, because apparently everything is portioned in the U.S. for families of lots of kids. So we have a whole lot of trouble with that. Okay, now she showed us her book. Let's start the real analysis. How do you know this source is unbiased? I mean, she's got a whole book. She wrote a book, Sean, she wrote a book. I wanted her to educate my sister that has a PhD in immunology. I know, right? No, fuck, we learned my pregnancy was science and evidence-based. I know. Vaccines are full of stuff because they need to have stuff in them to work. It's true. They do.
I knew I didn't want the hepatitis B vaccine. I thought that was just ridiculous. And
why? What is with this apprehension towards the hepatitis B vaccine? Why? You know what people have done, and people will do if we want to actually continue to have the human race into the future. People will have sex. Is that am I talking about the right vaccine? Yeah, the one that the cervical cancer one, right? Is that the hepatitis B one? No, HPV, right? HPV. Am I wrong? I want my kids' livers not to work. Yeah. They believe it makes their children into nympho. Yeah. Okay. Wait. No. What? No. Hepatitis B. That's the HPV one, right? Yeah, that's HPV. That's the. Yeah, okay, I was right. Yeah, that's the HPV one. That's the one that parents get all fucking weirded out of. What? Micro's determined to say that we're wrong. I'm gonna look this up, and I'm not gonna show you my screen as I'm doing so. but I am fairly certain that hepatitis B. Look, I already have it searched up because I did this like a little bit ago. Hepatitis B, also called HVP. Yeah, spreads by sexual contact. It is the sex one. It's preventable vaccines. It's treated by medical professionals. Requires a medical diagnosis, and lab test or imaging is always required, according to Google. That is the Googles that is saying that. So, yeah, it's a sex vaccine. Or not the sex vaccine. We should have one of those. Not to vaccinate us against sex, but just to have it. Okay. HPV is cervical cancer. HP is liver. Hep B is liver. It's in the fucking name. HP is. Okay, I'm gonna show my screen. Okay, we're gonna okay. We are gonna stop absolutely everything now. Right? Because that is how professional we are. So we're going to stop absolutely everything so that I can get a new screen capture, a new window capture, and we're going to go to that one. We're going to turn, and I'm trying to do this in a way that you all won't be able to actually see, like, my, my actual, what I have on, like, my personal information. So I'm trying to do this way, like that. Have a lot of it cut off. Boom, boom. Sorry guys, this is taking a little bit longer than I wanted to, but hiding personal information. We'll raise this up a little bit. Okay, so this is what we get in when we search up hepatitis B. We have also called HVP and Hep B. HPV, HVP. They don't think so. So hepatitis B is a liver disease. You are right about the liver stuff. It is a liver disease, but it is also contracted by sexual contact, which I think is the big sticking point with a lot of people. It's the sexually contracted one. So you get it. I mean, obviously, you get it through sexual activity, which is why I'm calling it the sex one. Because that's like people get all worried that if you give your kids this vaccine to help prevent an STD, really, to help prevent an STD, then if you give them this vaccine, like giving them condoms, it'll just turn them into sex maniacs, and your kids are going to go out and have sex. Which is not at all the case. It's, it's done for future, because in the future, if we want to continue the human race, adults will have sex. That's just how it goes. You can get a lot of ways. Probably can, but hello, Surf Purcell. Thank you for joining us. We are having a very deep conversation of what hepatitis B is. Hepatitis B is sexually transmitted, but it's not HPV. I think I might have said, did I say HPV? HVP. Maybe is that why we're having the confusion, because I said HPV and not HVP. And R&D can't enunciate his syllables. Longer, smarter, no real debunking here. We never debunk shit here. We talk about all the other cool shit that there is in the world besides the shit that we're actually supposed to. Hepatitis C is curable and vaccinable nowadays. One that no one had nothing when I was a kid. Oh, that's cool. No, it's also done because you can get it from other ways. Sure. No, I understand that hepatitis B isn't exclusively a sex thing, but that, I'm trying to portray the argument of the anti-vaxxers, because this isn't the first time that I've heard this argument about Hep B, right? Hep B gets this sort of bad rap, the Hep B vaccine gets a bad rap because one of the ways to get it is through sexual interaction. I think it's an intercourse or just contact. I forget what do you say thing? Sexual contact. So while however sexy times you do is one of the ways that you can get Hep B. And so a lot of parents who are, you know, super dumb about how medicine works get super concerned that if, like giving away condoms at a high school, that if you start providing this vaccine, that their kids are somehow going to become sex maniacs and nymphos or whatever, and they're going to start having sex because they no longer have to worry about this. Or because you give it to a kid, it means that you're worried about them getting it through sex, even though they are children. And so it's a stupid argument, and I entirely understand that it's a stupid argument. But I'm presenting the argument. I'm not actually backing it up. Like, that is just what these people think. They think that because it is a sexually transmitted thing, sometimes, that there's no reason to give this vaccine to children. And they entirely neglect the science and even the fact that at some point they will have sex, even if they don't do it when they're kids, they will eventually have sex. Because I think you're recommended. What if they're a child prostitute? I mean, at that point you can't. Because I think at some point you are recommended to have a booster of it at you know, an older age, if I remember right. But I haven't had like half of these vaccines in forever because I'm a full grown ass adult. So, both are dumb, wrong, and they could all get fucked up. Yeah. So the whole point of this is that it's okay to give your child a Hep B vaccine. It's not morally wrong. Your kid isn't going to go out and have sex the moment that you give them this vaccine. That is dumb. That is very dumb of you to think that is what would happen. So yeah. That's, yeah. HPV is a human papillomavirus, warts and cancers, and are given to teens. They think they could cause teens to want sex because of the HPV is given to newborns, and they think that makes kids want to. Yes. So that's probably where I got confused, because I know that the scare, the hysteria behind a lot of these vaccines is that some of them are contracted through sexual behaviors, and oh no, little Timmy and little Jane might have sex at some point in their lives, as you know, once they hit their teenage years. We don't want to encourage that by giving them vaccines. So, you know, yeah. I think Wooden Toe kind of cleared up nicely for us there. All right, moving on. I don't know why I'm saying moving on. God damn it, Sai. Where are you, Sai? Where are you?
And I wasn't really sure. And at the time, my husband was still very much pro-vaccine. So it was an argument for a couple years, to be honest. And, you know, he's exposed to really sick people at work. And
so I missed it, or we skipped it because I didn't care about it. But her husband, somehow, her husband is a fireman. So he works. So she's right. I mean, he works. He gets exposed to all sorts of crap all the time. And so I'm just absolutely baffled at how somebody who's been trained in, you know, at the very least, you know, basic first aid and medicine would marry this woman, and be okay with the decision. Like you know what the consequences are of poor medical treatment, and yet you feel like this woman is an okay person to raise your children is beyond me. That's just me. Jack and Joe went up the hill. To Jack could taste her candy, but Jack got shock and a mouthful of cock because Jill's name was Randy. That right there is true poetry. I messed that up. That right there is true poetry. God damn it. She probably wasn't crazy until the first kid. Pregnancy messes with your brain. Oh, I guess it probably does. Ask me how I know. Maybe she wasn't crazy when she was married. That's true. She might not. She might have gotten crazy after the marriage. You live with a person whose first response to vaccine exists for a reason. I know. It is. I don't even want to say, like, good on him for staying with her, because that is some, like, next level of insanity to stay with a woman who is this opposed to the very field that you are trained and work in. Like, it's absolutely insane how I mean, I guess good on you for tolerating it, but I'm not sure I would. When I was a kids school encouraged automatic vaccines on hepatitis B. Their batch was known to have health problems, and their minister later successfully got sued. Oh, what? Ooh, that sounds scary. Look, she lets him do anal, and that's why he stayed with her. Okay, you know what? To each their own, I guess. That's the most I can say there.
He's, been trained in the medical field. He's a very, very bright person. So we would just kind of go back and forth. And so what we decided was with our oldest, we were going to do a delayed schedule. And we were going to try to not do any vaccines until the first year of life, and we were just going to do the DTaP to start. And then we got pressured by our pediatrician to start a little earlier, and so we did, and we started Kayla on her first rounds of DTaP, and she had instant reactions. I mean, I'm a mom, so when people say parents don't know better than their doctor, that's such a lot.
We have a parent. I think probably the only parent, because we have Wooden Toad here. So I'm sorry if I speak ill of parents, and I don't mean to speak ill of you. Yeah. No, you don't. You don't know better than doctors about your kids' immunities and their immune system. Because you may know their favorite ice cream, and you may know their favorite SpongeBob character, and you may know what time they like to go to bed. You do not know about their immune system because that's not something that you can observe by just spending time with your kids. The people who spent their lives actually studying the subjects and doing experiments and science know better about those subjects. And they may not be able to answer what your kid's, favorite fucking Pokemon is, but they can answer what's better for their immune system. And that's really what matters in this case. Not how you feel about your kids' preferences, but what is better for their immune system. Fuck no, I hire doctors because I don't know a lot of things. I delegate brain power to other professionals. Good on you, Miss Wooden Toad. I'm a parent. I don't imagine that I know more than the pediatrician. Good. Look at that. We actually have genuinely smart parents in our audience. Good on you. It's Gary, isn't it? Of course. Gary is everyone's favorite SpongeBob character. Yes, I know she knows irrelevant info about her kids. Good for you, lady. It is very... Yes. Every screen grab with her has been naughty. Like, that's just how it's gonna be. Another parent who trusts the doctor because we can't train for 7 years to learn this stuff. Yeah, no, there's a reason. There's a reason that pediatricians exist. They know more about medicine, and they know more about the human body than you do. They may not know where the freckles are on your kid's butt, but they don't have to, right? Like, goddamn. No. It's a problem that I bump into a lot in my job, and so let's bring this all back to me. Where I get to talk to a lot of parents who think that they know better about human behavior than I do. And a lot of times I have to tell parents, like, this is like super weird because I often have to tell parents how to parent their kids. That's part of my job, is that I have to be like, no, you're parenting wrong. This is how you want to parent if you don't want your kid to bang their head against the wall. And I've actually had parents come to me and be like, well, I think I know better because I'm their parent and I've lived with them forever. And the thing is that if you genuinely knew better about how to be a parent or how to curb a behavior than I do, then you would have already done it, and you wouldn't be hiring me to tell you how to do it. It's really that's how that goes. All right. Why does she know all the freckles on her kids? Why has she committed this to memory? I have to tell parents how to parent. A lot of parents are dumb and rule through fear and brute force. It's true. A lot of parents are dumb. I really, like, again, if you're a parent and you're watching this, I don't mean that you specifically are dumb. It's just that I deal with a lot of dumb parents, and they are dumb. All right, we are going to actually stop here. I don't even know what this is. I don't know. No, you know what? We'll just go here. We'll just go here. Here is a much better spot. So there was donations made, and thank you very much for all the donations. And I was gonna stick a donation at the end of this, but I don't know where my phone is, so and I didn't prepare for it well enough, so it's gonna have to wait. But I will donate whatever got donated today. I will donate that into our fund. I can point. No, wait. I can do this. Okay, we're gonna do this finger up. And this finger up, and this finger over, and then this finger over, and then more up. There we go. I got it. There. It'll go. That was a lot of work just to get this one really awkward precision to work. But there. I will donate the money into there to help us with our goal of getting a computer. So thank you very much, everyone, for donating. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. I always greatly appreciate everyone showing up. A big thanks to my patrons who I know that are here. Microblogganism. I didn't see Fino today, but Microblogganism and Evan Williams, thank you very much for your support and your pledges. I greatly appreciate that. And thank you, everyone else, for showing here. I hope you had a whole lot of fun listening to this woman tell us all about anti-vaxxing. I figured we could end, because why not, right? Why not? We could end on a free donation GIF. So there are a total of 9 options. There are 9 options on the donations thing. So I have a D10. We're gonna roll it. If it's a 0, if it's a 0, we'll re-roll. But anything else, you will get that one as a freebie at the end of the stream, because why not, right? 7. So number 7, you all get number 7, and then we will end out the day after 7. So number 7, you get that. That is yours. That is yours. So we will try to add more. Thank you, absolutely, everyone, for being here. I just dropped my dice everywhere, and I'm being there we go. We got our dice. We're good. Thank you, absolutely, everyone. We will see you all next week. Really hoping to get another debate video up by next Saturday, because I have the script written. I just have to actually record it, and I didn't know that yet. But I have the script written. So thank you, everyone, for joining me. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your weekends, and I will see you all next time.